everybody, what's going on? It's Plant-Based with Nicole, and I'm your host, Nicolershaeholiday, also known as Plant-Based Nicolershaeholiday. As usual, I have a special treat for you today. That's right, y'all. We have Rezenkia Lee, and I am so inspired by her. Oh my goodness. She is a raw vegan fitness universe pro. Okay. She is a holistic coach, an artist, a dancer, and a choreographer who maintains her muscles eating one raw vegan meal a day. What? One raw vegan meal a day, y'all. I don't even know what that means. I do not know what that means. But anyway, we're going to find out. What does that mean? Why does she only eat one meal a day? How in the heck does she maintain her muscle and her physique eating just one meal a day? And it's raw vegan at that. I know y'all have questions. I know some of y'all got questions. I know I do. But I'm so inspired by her. Her body is phenomenal. Okay. Let's just keep it real. Some of us aspire to look like that. But anyway, so you guys, without further ado, let's bring on Rezenkia Lee.
Yes.
I love
it. Thank you. Thank you.
Work it. Yes. You better work it, girl.
I am, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. I love it. I'm loving it. I'm loving the show.
That is so
debut.
Cute. Yes, that is so cute on you. I really, really love it. I'm just obsessed with these big chops lately.
You know, why not? Just do it. For me, there's no attachment. It's just hair. It grows back.
If you want to.
If you want to.
Yes, that's exactly how I feel. It's like we go through phases with our hair. Like I had a lock phase for 5 years and I'm over it. You had a lock phase. How long were you locked?
8 years. 8 years.
Wow, 8 years.
8 years.
That's a long time. You know, and you move on. You
move on.
We grow.
We evolve. That's what it's about, right? Evolution. We're supposed to evolve and grow, and yeah, next chapter.
Yep. On to the next.
On to the next.
So interesting. You're an artist, you're a dancer, you're a holistic coach, you're a universe pro. Girl, you got 8 jobs, man.
I know, man.
You do it all.
I know.
How do you do it all?
Schedule, having a steady schedule and being consistent with that schedule. That's pretty much it. And knowing when to pull away from something, knowing when to rest, and knowing when to engage. So having that balance, takes a lot of discipline for that.
You definitely need time management for that.
Oh yeah. Big time.
Yeah.
Big time. And I don't do it all in one day. I don't do it all in a day. I have certain days for certain things. So it makes it easier to accomplish.
Right. That's nice balance. So let's get into your lifestyle of raw. First, I always like to get the wording right. Are you a vegan or you eat plant-based? Are you a vegan for animals' rights and stuff, or are you plant-based for health and everything? Is it vegan or plant-based?
Yes, so I am raw vegan, and I have a pet doggy. I have a Chihuahua, and I grew up around animals and all these wonderful things. I grew up on a farm. So, but I will say this, not a large farm. We had cows, we had turkeys, we had chickens at a point. My parents have chickens now, horses. So yeah, I grew up on a farm, right? But always around animals. However, the main reason as to why I became vegan, I became vegan and then raw vegan. But my primary reason was for health benefits. I just wanted to take preventative care and have control over my health. All around me, I had seen a lot of relatives' health declined, and they passed away from various diseases, mainly cancer. And I wanted that not to be my path. And that's pretty much how that happened.
Yeah, that's amazing. So how long has it been since you turned to how long were you vegan before you went raw vegan?
I was vegan in 2017, February. I remember February 2017. And I remember that because I had gotten sick from, I don't know, I'm thinking a coworker, like a stomach bug. It lasted for 3 days. It was bad. But during those 3 days, I saw the video of Forks Over Knives.
Mm-hmm.
While I was recovering, I saw the video. And I was like, this is where it's at. And I did not, once I came to and I started recovering, I didn't have the urge for meat. I didn't have the urge for, that's pretty much it, meat. I started eating lots of oatmeal, lots of fruit, primarily that. That's how I started, oatmeal and fruit. And that's just what my body craved, and that's what I ate.
Yeah.
And then I started doing different things, trying different things, more vegetables. But that was my beginning stage. And yeah, I just wasn't feeling good. My body was like, you don't need it. And I just listened.
Right. So that was vegan, right?
That was vegan, yes.
And then what made you go to raw, fully raw?
Yeah, so I like challenges. So I decided my first fitness competition was back in 2014. And then I competed again in 2020. So I had like this 6-year gap. And after the first time I competed, I placed pretty well. But I said to myself, when I do this again, it's going to be on my terms. It's going to be the way that I want to do it. It's going to be a lifestyle for me. It's going to be natural.
Yeah.
So that was my mindset, my subconscious, right? 6 years later, I was enrolled in school. I've been in school for quite some time. I've had breaks here and there because it's self-paced. But anyway, I got enrolled into school, and then one of my courses was with Dr. Graham, Dr. Douglas Graham, the 80-10-10 diet. So I discovered him through school.
Oh, that's a course in school?
Yes, yeah. So I discovered him from school. And I was like, this is interesting. Let me find out more about this. And so I looked on the back of the book, and I went to his website. I requested a consultation. We had our consultation, and I was like, I think I want to do this. And I was already contemplating doing a show that year. I ended up doing 2 shows that year, and I decided I was going to do it raw vegan. And that's what prompted me to being raw vegan. I was like, I'm going to try this, and I'm going to do it this way, and I'm going to do something different that I know that's not the norm. I know there aren't bodybuilders who are raw vegan getting on stage competing amongst other people of different calibers that pretty much aren't on the same playing field. I knew that wasn't happening, but I wanted to do it. So there you have it. Yes.
So your first, your second bodybuilder contest was your prep was raw vegan. Your prep, your diet, wow, that's dope. Oh my goodness. Okay, so how did that work? Because most people who are eating vegan or non-vegan bodybuilders, the non-vegan ones are eating just turkey necks and greens all day, and then the vegan ones are eating like the tofu with greens, seitan with greens, and for their prep and stuff. So what did the raw vegan eat to get ready for the competition? What did you eat? Like, how did you
Lots of fruit. I started prepping in January of 2020. And so I began eating lots of bananas. He had me on a program where it was only bananas for a while. And then I started implementing, because being raw vegan is based off of this season. So whatever fruits and vegetables are available in that season, those months, that's what you're going to be eating. So I was eating, like I said, the bananas first. And then I started eating, what was it? I believe plums, and then peaches, lots of plums, lots of peaches. What else was it? And then watermelon season came. So I was eating lots of watermelon. And then I started eating lots of pineapple, lots of fruit, just lots of fruit. That's what I was eating, just mainly fruit. I wasn't doing any vegetables at the time. I was just doing fruit.
What?
No nuts, no seeds, none of that, no fats, just fruit.
To get ready for your bodybuilding prep?
Absolutely, yeah.
Wow. So was your coach, was he a raw vegan?
Mm-hmm. Dr. Graham. Dr. Graham was coaching me.
Oh, he was your
He
coach
was my coach, yeah.
to help you get your physique, or to, well, you already had the physique, but you maintained it. But
Maintain really got me more lean, and I got away with less estrogen, less fat storage in my legs, which has always been an issue on stage. But yeah.
I thought you was gonna be like, oh, I was eating, nuts, and I was eating like a cup or two of nuts a day, and
No, I
what?
was eating lots and lots and lots of fruit. I had no restrictions in terms of quantity. I ate as much as I wanted until my body said I was satisfied, I was full. I ate throughout the day. I ate right before I worked out, after I worked out. I ate throughout the day. Yeah, all the time.
So that helped you like lean out, because you were already you've always been muscular, you said, because you're dancing and stuff like that, but
Yeah.
it helped you like lean out more, and just helped you didn't lose your muscle.
No, I did not lose the muscle. What happened was I just lost my body fat percentage, and my body composition changed like a lot. And as I mentioned earlier, I had my first show in 2014, one of the comments that the judge made was, and I was conditioning my butt off. One of the comments he made was, there were multiple judges. This one in particular judge, he was like, you need to condition more with your legs. You need to condition more. And I was like, well, how much more conditioning do I need to do? I don't know what else I need to do right now, because I'm starving myself. I was starving. My calorie count was really low. I wasn't really doing any carbs.
Which one was this? When was this?
This was back in 2014.
When you were a meat eater.
Right, when I was a meat eater. So I was hangry all the time. Wasn't eating very much fats, of course, because fat equals fat. So I wasn't eating a lot of that, just maybe a little bit of almonds. But mainly protein and vegetables. Protein and vegetables. And I was like, what else do I need to do? This does not make me happy at all. You know? But I was like, yeah, I had to figure it out, because in my own mind, I had a certain physique that I wanted to accomplish and achieve. But I wanted to do it in a natural way. I wanted to be kind to my body. I wanted to put the right things in. And I wanted to feel good hormonally. You know what I mean? Anyone that bodybuilds will let you know. I don't know, that 8 week and less leading up to the show, you are not the happiest camper, okay? You're not. And so, but this time around, because it was so different. I was taking in so much fruit. My serotonin levels were high. I was happy. My mood was stable. I was better to be around. Let's just face it. And I just felt good. I felt really good. And, when I got on stage, and even leading up to that, I had pineapples, I had mangoes. Ooh, oh my God. I was so happy. I was eating all the stuff I loved. And, but I knew that my competitors they didn't have the same diet as me. They were on a water depletion. I didn't really have to do any of that, because my body knew, how can I say, the only thing I did in terms of a water depletion was I intaked more lettuce. So I did more lettuce along with my fruit, just to shed off any excess water weight that my body might have been holding. But that was pretty much it, which was very doable. I was still very happy. So
this is
yeah.
That's awesome. So that was 2020, basically.
That was 2020, and then 2021, I did it again, and I switched over federation. So so in 2020, Yeah. In 2020, I competed, um, I competed within, I will say, unnatural federations, but then they were not drug tested either. So I was on stage, and during nationals of that year, I placed top 5 in my class, and I was very, very happy because I'm like, really? Thank you. And then one of the judges, then they were like, oh, well, you didn't take advantage of your supplements, because they thought that I was, on something, because it's a common thing, right? So
Yeah.
they thought I was taking, the supplements, and I'm like, I'm not taking any supplements, but that is a compliment. Thank you very much.
You're like, yeah, I'm taking a supplement. It's called fruit and lettuce.
It's called fruit. Yeah. And I was like, thank you for that. That's a compliment. But anywho, but after that, after nationals, I decided that I would switch federations and compete within a natural federation, which is a much better equal playing field, because you're tested for any types of substance or supplements, if you will. And I like that. So yeah. And then that's when I got my pro card with Fitness Universe.
Eating a raw vegan diet.
Eating a raw vegan diet.
That's amazing. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Fantabulous. That is fantabulous.
Thank
So
you.
you started eating raw vegan 2020. So it's been like going on 4 years. This year it will be 4 years.
4 years.
Wow, that's ooh, chow. That's
Yeah.
awesome. Okay, so you work out. Obviously, you have to work out too. It's not just diet, right? You got to work out with it.
Yeah, you do. You
To
do.
also help keep the muscle. So what is your daily food look like now? Like I know
It changes.
started, you were eating a lot of fruit, getting ready for your competition. Now, I know every day we all eat different, but give me like a sample day. Like, what did you eat? Well, today is 6:30 your time. So yeah, what did you eat today? Or yesterday?
Yeah. So today I just did a one meal. My omad day was today. And I did a lot throughout the week as well. Excuse me. So today I had okra water, and I had lots of dehydrated figs. That's
That's
what
all
I had.
you ate.
That's all I had. Yeah.
Oh, I feel hungry. I feel hungry on your behalf.
You feel hungry?
Got a small
Now,
appetite.
you have to think about it. Like, the dehydrated figs are jam packed with calories. Jam packed. You can listen, if you were to buy, like, I normally buy like the I don't even know how much it weighs, but anyway, the container is like this big. You can see that, and I want to say it's maybe equivalent to, if I ate the whole thing, 15, maybe close to 2,000 calories.
Okay, so you
Big,
oh
dehydrated.
yeah,
Yes, but I didn't do the whole thing. I just ate like a half of it today.
yeah,
Yeah, because I get full.
yeah, calories can add up even with fruit
Yeah,
stuff. So I can believe that. Wow, but figs, okay.
yeah, figs. I love figs.
And
They're
now
so sweet.
yeah, they are good. How many days a week do you do the OMAD 1 meal a day?
Um, so it just depends on the day. I would say recently I've been doing it. Last week, I think I did it like Monday, Tuesday. I don't think I did it Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So what? About 4 days out of a 5-day work week.
Okay.
Yeah. Then Saturday, what did I do? I think I did a Saturday too, because I typically like to eat. I like to fast in the day during work, and then after work, before I go to the gym, I eat, because that's what's going to fuel my workout. I eat then, and then I work out,
And what's the
and then
sample?
I'm
What do you eat before you go to the gym?
good. Lots of fruit. Lots of fruit. Either grapes. Last week I was focusing on grapes. What else did I have last week? Yeah, I was just getting different types of grapes, like midnight grapes. I sometimes get the seeded grapes. They're not always available. Or I get the red grapes. Yeah, those were the main ones I got last week. But yeah, just focusing on my grapes.
So would you say your diet is like a high fruit diet?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Wow, and you're a bodybuilder, so that amazes me because again, you know, most vegan bodybuilders or regular non-vegan bodybuilders are so focused on protein, protein, protein. And I know there's protein in everything, even fruit and stuff. It's not going to be the higher protein kind of foods, right? But
Mhm.
obviously it still works for you. So you
Yeah.
don't be on the mindset of, oh, I have to have a high protein thing like maybe for you since you're raw eating lots of nuts or eating sprouted lentils and stuff like that. Do you eat that kind of stuff or you don't really trip off of the higher protein foods? You
I
don't.
don't really focus on that. One of the things that Dr. Graham, he's also my mentor, has taught me is that your body will, how can I say, balance out the nutrients. If you're putting in if you're putting in fresh, whole, raw, ripe foods into your body, into your diet, then your body's pretty much going to filter out what it needs, if that makes sense. So I don't focus on, oh, here's the thing. When you're eating foods that are compromised, then you have to think about, oh, okay, so you have to measure everything because you know your sources are compromised to make a whole. It's not whole. So you have to get a little bit here, a little bit there, a little bit here to make the whole, right? But if your food is already whole, then you don't have to think about outsourcing to make it complete. It's already complete. So I don't think about, I got to get this protein. And then also, from my research and from my understanding and from my own experience, being a bodybuilder and strength training, it's not necessary. It's not necessary.
Y'all hear
Uh,
that? Y'all hear that?
it's not, it's
Right.
not necessary. It's not. I will also say, um, how can I say this? There's a misconception when it comes to protein and how much protein you should have. I mean, there's such a thing as proteinosis, poisoning of an over amount of protein, and taking too much protein is not good. So, like, too much of anything is not a good thing. And I also say knowing what the objective is, knowing what your end goal is. A lot of people, especially in the bodybuilding world that are competing, they're not your average person. They're not your average gym goer. So their goals and objectives are going to be different, and they're not doing the same things that an average person that's not a bodybuilder is doing because their goals and objectives are different. And again, they're supplementing, they're taking in other things, and so because of that, they may need more protein to, suffice the extras that they're intaking.
Yeah.
So again, everyone's different. And I would say this: there's no wrong, there's no right. It's just based on preference. What is your objective? What is your goal? That's just it. No right, no wrong. Preference. It's just your preference.
Wow. So your physique is dynamite, first of all, dynamite.
Thank you. Thank you. Thanks.
I aspire, I aspire.
Yes.
So you are maintaining your muscles and your physique and losing body fat by eating a high fruit raw vegan diet.
High fruit. Yeah, high fruit.
So with that comes with working out as well. So before I
Yeah.
talk about the workout, I wanted to ask, what made you decide to start intermittent fasting? I know you do it like 4 times a week when you eat 1 meal a day.
Mhm.
Why?
Yeah.
Why? And then what are some of the benefits you see with that?
There's a lot of healing factors with fasting. You want to give your digestive system a chance to rest. When your digestive system is always working, then how is your body able to heal? How is your body able to cleanse itself the way that it's designed to do so? So I am, cognitive of that. So I allow my digestive system to take a break so that my body can heal XYZ. the things that it needs to do and work for me. Or, just like your car is supposed to work for you. You get it tuned up, you put the right fuel in it. The same thing with our bodies. We have to allow it to work for us while we're here, do the right things for it so it can work for you. That's just it. So I'm aware of that, and I just allow my digestive system to rest,
Yeah.
and then eat when I need to eat. Because a lot of the times we, how can I say, we don't have a good relationship with food, right? It's there because it's easy accessible. It's around us. We're gonna eat, or we're nervous, or we're anxious, or where something's going on with us emotionally, so we're eating. So another thing that I found, both two things, being raw vegan and fasting, is it helps you to gain emotional poise, and it helps you to be more conscious about your choices in the moment. Okay, how am I really feeling? Okay, am I really hungry? Do I really want to grab that right now? You know what I mean? So it allows you to be more mindful about your choices, about what you're doing, and to be more present and to have more control over yourself.
That's good. That's a good word.
Mhm.
That's it's some serious what's that word? When somebody can do something and stick to it, there's a word I'm looking for. I can't think of what I'm trying to say. That's not dedication, but oh my God, I can't think of the word. But anyway,
Let me think. Let me think. Let me think.
but good for you.
I'm
Um,
trying to think. I'm trying to help you out.
discipline,
What
discipline,
is it?
discipline.
Yes, discipline.
You have
Yes.
some good discipline, girl. Like
Thank you.
pat on the back. That's amazing.
Thank you.
Wow. Okay, okay. Oh shoot, we got 9 minutes. Okay, what do
That's it.
yeah, you know what we can do? I can send you a link to my practice link I from yesterday. My husband and I were doing the sound check. I could send you that. We can continue if we run out of time.
Okay, that's cool.
Do that. So you work out. How many times a day do you work out? And what are your workouts like? You do your upper body on Mondays. How does your workout look?
Listen, I'm organic with it. I try not to think too much. When I'm in training mode, like training for a show, then I have to be more strategic. But right now I'm not, so I can free flow a little bit. So I definitely do cardio 6 days a week, one day just rest. And then in conjunction with my cardio, I do strength training. So I'll do, what's today? Sunday, I did shoulders today. I did like 5 or 6 exercises. I like Sundays. I can take my time and work out. And then throughout the week, I don't have as much time. So I do typically an hour cardio and then 30 to 45 minutes strength training. Tomorrow, I'll probably do back and chest. And then Tuesday will probably be my cardio only day. Wednesday, just depends on how I'm feeling. Wednesday, I'm thinking of arms, so bicep, tricep. Thursday is going to be legs again. Friday is going to be, I have no idea. I just free flow it. And then Saturday is going to be Saturday is going to be cardio and maybe abs, and I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I got to feel it out.
Have a rest day?
Probably another upper day. Well, my rest day. Oh yeah, that's right. I need a rest. So yeah, Saturday will be my rest day.
Gotta have rest day. Okay.
That's right. Saturday will be my rest day. Maybe. We'll see. I might make it an active. I might have 2 active rest days. I just like to be moving. I just like to move. So we'll see.
We'll see.
We'll
What do
see.
you eat on a day when you're not doing OMAD? And then I want you to coaching.
Okay.
Like, how does a full day of eating when you're not doing one meal a day?
I'll eat twice. So I'll eat 6 hours apart from each other. So I'll eat twice a day. Yeah. But again, I like to give my stomach a rest. Like, I love you. So take a minute and rest. So I allow it to do that. And I'll probably start my day with fruit, and then that night I'll have like some vegetables. Like recently I made my own hummus, and I didn't do the beans, I didn't do the chickpeas, but I did pumpkin seeds. I love pumpkin seeds.
Mhm.
Pumpkin seeds. I recently started doing what is it? What is it? What is it? Uh Oh, flaxseed oil. I wasn't doing any oils. I wasn't doing any oils, but I just started doing flaxseed oil just to see how it would be with my recipe with my hummus. And I did a little bit of pink Himalayan salt. I wasn't even doing salt, but I did a little bit of that. And then I did cumin, a little bit of that. And then that was it. That was pretty much it. And I thought it was delicious. It was amazing to me. Oh my
What did you
I
eat?
had that with collard greens,
You just
collard greens.
dipped it in there, or?
No, I poured it all over it, poured it. So I had it of the consistency of a cream. So it wasn't really a hummus type texture, a true hummus texture. It was more creamy. So I just poured it all. Oh, it was so good.
I
So
mean,
that's what I did.
so even when you're not doing 1 meal a day, you're still doing only 2 and 6 months apart. 6 months.
Hmm.
Hour
6 hours.
still that's still a big intermittent fasting day. So,
Yeah,
so you
I'm
have
used to it.
you don't really get hungry in between the stuff, huh?
I really don't. I'm sure it's because I've trained my stomach to do what it does. And really, when we get hungry, is it really true hunger, or is it your body knows it's accustomed to the times of day that you're eating, that you're used to eating? So you have to also ask yourself, is this true hunger or is it just routine?
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I need to learn.
So yeah.
I need to learn that. How old are you? Do you mind me asking?
Yeah, I am 38.
Oh, you're still a baby.
I
Yeah,
have to think about it sometimes, but yeah, I
yeah, you
forget how old I am.
look even
Yeah.
younger than that though. So
Thank you.
okay, talk to us about and we might have to s- go back to the other link, but tell us about your holistic coaching.
Yeah, so I am a holistic coach, as you've mentioned. I coach people in their fitness, in their mental health and wellness, emotional wellness, and their nutrition. And I implement a raw vegan lifestyle, but not completely. I just implement it a little bit.
Yeah, yeah.
And they do pretty well with it. You know, they do pretty well. Some of them, it really depends on them and how bad they want it.
Yeah.
Um, but a lot of them, they do really, really well.
Talk
Yeah.
about some of your testimonials from some of your clients.
Um, most recently, I have a client who has been, I've been doing a 6 week program, and she was on it for 6 weeks. She lost about 20 to a little bit over 20 pounds in 6 weeks.
Wow.
But then she continued on, and she's lost now 30 pounds in 10 weeks.
Oh wow.
So I'm very, very proud of her. She's very consistent. And she did it just by the meal plans alone, not even with working out, just the meal plans.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
What example of well, I don't know if you want to give away your secrets, but kind of day would their eating look like a sample day?
They eat throughout the day. So and then how can I say, I do that also because I want to make sure that they're fueling their bodies for the activities that they're doing. I don't want them to feel deprived. I don't want them to feel as though they don't have sufficient calories or fuel, if you will, to get through their day in a healthy way, in a healthful way, you know, emotionally, mentally, hormonally, physically. You have to feel supported, right, by what you're doing, by your lifestyle. Your lifestyle is supposed to support you. So I make sure that they're eating until they're satisfied. They have their choice of a lot of fruit is definitely implemented. And then in the evening, you know, they are eating their cooked meal. They're eating their cooked meal in the evening, and some of them, it consists of meat. Some of them is not. But again, I meet them where they are, but I just implement a portion of the raw food in there too. I mean, technically as humans, we're all raw food eaters to some degree, whether it's 2%,
Yeah.
100%, we're all raw food eaters. We are. So it's not a foreign thing, right? It's just not a common thing is all. It's just not common.
Right. And I'll insert some pictures of her clients here, you guys, so you can see their some of the before and afters. That's amazing that you're doing that, not only for yourself, but you're also helping others, get in shape. And has anybody had any healing that came out of it, even if they weren't trying to go for that, maybe they just
Yeah.
they ended up healing something from your meal plans?
Yeah, let me think. Let's see, let's see. Oh, yeah. So I had a few clients that were they were diabetic. A lot of them, one of them particularly, and I think I shared a photo with you, a before and after photo with you, with her. She was no longer on her diabetic medications. So
Oh,
she
wow.
was taking her medications, and then but I would always say, okay, whatever prescriptions, medications you're on, continue going to your doctor, uh, get tested, get blood work done so that you can know the differences. You can see for yourself, not only feel it, but you can see for yourself what your blood is doing, what your body is doing. So I encourage that very much, so that they can be their own witness. But yeah, so she eventually got off her diabetic medication that she was on. So I had two of my clients who had allergy issues, and so their doctors prescribed them some sort of steroid to help them with that allergy symptoms. And because of that, they had a hard time losing weight because the steroid made them gain weight. And so, with that being said, both of them ended up quitting the steroid. Of course, that also helped them to lose the weight. But overall, it helped with their allergy symptoms. Like they weren't getting the allergies like they were having before, just because they changed your diet. And really, what it's about is when you're eating clean, what you're doing is, the food isn't doing the work. Your body's doing the work. You're just creating the environment in the body so that the body can do the work. That's it. The food isn't doing it. Your body's doing it.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's what we did.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So you eat very clean. Do you ever eat junk food?
Junk food. I consider like what I had today. I'm sorry, I'm trying to bring up my volume. Like what I had today to be junk food, like the dehydrated fruit, to me is like junk food. It's like because it's so sweet. It's so sweet. And even with that, I have to monitor, I have to balance it out. So like today I had my okra water because it helps with high sugar foods. So I had the okra water along with my figs, or maybe I have dates. Or if I'm having like what I had earlier, I think that was Thursday night, my hummus, my fats. That's like my cheat because I know fat equals fat, right? I'm gonna have to do a little extra in the gym to work off that fat. Same thing if you're eating junk food, you're gonna have to do a little extra to work it off. So that's how I think about
Wow.
it.
Our junk food is figs, y'all. You're making me feel real bad now. But that's
Date. That's my quote unquote junk food, if you will.
that's cute. That is so cute. I love that. Girl, you my inspiration, girl.
You are like or dehydrated bananas because they taste like chips. They taste
Oh
like
my God.
potato chips. Yeah.
When I make mine, I use my what do you call it, dehydrator. I make them where it come out chewy. So I think of it as like candy, like that,
See?
like a chewy.
Exactly.
It's so yummy. How do you get them
Yeah.
hard like chips?
I guess I've never dehydrated bananas. I buy them dehydrated. I
Yeah.
get them from we have Earth Fare.
Yeah.
We have a grocery store called a chain called Earth Fare, and they have the dehydrated bananas without the sugar added to it. And it's so good. It's like potato chips. It reminds me, it's very reminiscent to
Yeah.
potato chips.
Oh.
That's why I say the dehydrated fruits are like junk food in my mind. They're like junk food.
You and my last guest from last week don't eat junk food, and you guys are like really helping me.
That's good. Yes.
I've been a known 80-20, which is like 80% clean, 20%, junk food and sweets and stuff. But
Okay.
like, after last week interviewing him and then now today, it's like it's just really like this past week, I'm just feeling much better mentally when I don't have that 20-15% junk food,
Yeah, right.
even if it's vegan, it's still junk food. It's still
Right.
empty calories. So
Empty. Yeah.
when I grow up, I want to be like y'all.
You got it. You got it. You got it. It's just a choice. It's just a choice. Reprogramming.
Yep.
Reprogramming.
Yep.
That's it. That's it.
What's going to benefit me? Is that going to benefit me? No. Well, then I don't need it.
That's right. Well, first of all, is your food loving on you? Yes.
I'll say
Yes.
that again. Say that again.
Is your food loving on you? Yes. Yes.
And if it ain't, then
it's a toxic relationship. You loving on it.
Right.
But it's not loving you back. Yes.
Okay, sorry. Okay, let me.
Yes.
I had to get my praise on real quick. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
But anyway, thank you so much for sharing about anything else you want to share about your coaching, because you're doing a fantabulous job with everything.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh yeah. How people can reach me. So as of now, you're able to reach me through social media. So my Instagram is the main thing. I believe my email should be there as well. My website is under construction right now. So the only thing is my Instagram and Facebook.
Okay. And I'll be putting all that in the description, you guys, so you can go on and just click on the links and follow her and send her a message if you need some coaching. You want to lose some weight, even throw in a bonus and get some healing in there.
Yes. Oh, by the way, I am a Reiki practitioner. Yeah.
Oh,
Tell
me about that. I've heard of that.
Yeah, so Reiki is, if you will, a form of energy healing. So
Oh.
energy is all around us. It's not something that we take from ourselves to heal others. It's just we're more so of a channel. So we're just channeling universal energy for the sake of healing.
That's dope. So you do that as well?
Yeah, I do that too.
I told you got 8 jobs.
8 jobs, man, but not all at one time. Not all at one time.
Time management. She also is a dance teacher, y'all. She's a choreographer and she's a professional dancer. She's all that. And she's so inspiring. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much. You're amazing. You're amazing. What are you talking about? You do a lot. You're an actress. You're an entrepreneur. You touch lives. You change lives. Yes.
Thank you. I appreciate the acknowledgement. That made me feel good.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Rezenkia, this has been great. I literally, your body is just beautiful, and I don't know if I'll ever get there, but you are definitely inspiring me to just, and the last week's guest as well is just like I've always worked out, but then there's times where I get in these little modes where I just get lazy and I don't feel like working out, and I might just get my steps in every day, but the weightlifting is slacking, so I've been trying to get back into my mojo with that, because you need to that's a necessity, especially for me at my age. I'm going through perimenopause now. That's like the step before the menopause, and research that like weightlifting is very important to have in there. So it's very inspirational. And then just like you guys, your diets are just so like
But it didn't, hey, it wasn't overnight. It wasn't overnight. It's a process. So you just follow your process, follow your journey. Just start making those small changes, And eventually, and I will also say this, your why. What is your why? You got to know what your why is. So once you have established and identified your why, and you stay connected to that every day, then it becomes easier, and it's easier to commit to. It's easier to be disciplined and be consistent because you know what your why is,
Exactly. Because
Yeah.
like I said, I've been, over these years, I've been plant-based for 13 years. I've been eating like 80%, but I really want to make it like 98% clean.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could commit to 100%, but like 98, so that this is really inspiring. And then also I gotta, like you said, you trained your stomach. Like I gotta learn how to train that because I have a different type of appetite. That's why I'm like, I don't know if I could ever do one.
Different type of appetite.
Yeah, I got a different thing going on, girl. And I gotta train something because I'm like, bruh, like I like how you're like, oh, I don't eat when I'm at work during the day. I'm like, I don't think I will ever be able to say that, but
But it helps. You have so much mental clarity during fasting periods. Like when you're fat, you have so much mental clarity, and it's about utilizing, that energy to be effective, to be more efficient in what you're doing, whatever it is you're doing, just to be more efficient in what you're doing, and to have a clear mental space to, be able to hear your intuition when it's talking to you, and identify that it is your intuition, and not be cloudy where you can't hear yourself. All these distractions. It's so important to hear yourself, But yeah, just saying.
this picture right here, of you when, oh, I should be looking.
Which one?
It's a picture of your bodybuilding contest, and it's like 3 pictures, and you're holding some what do you call them, medals. Sorry, this was a spontaneous thing to do, so I wasn't prepared. But this
Oh, it's cool.
Yeah, where did it go?
I saw it.
When was that?
That was the first time I got on stage after 6 years in 2020.
So this was the raw y'all see this? Hold on.
Yeah, that's raw vegan.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna show the real picture when I edit this together. Y'all see this? Y'all see this?
Yeah, that was raw vegan.
Okay, she was eating all fruit.
All fruits, no vegetables, no seeds, no nuts.
She was preparing for this. Now she already had a muscular physique, but she was able to maintain and lose body fat and make her muscles pop even more. Okay, so for everybody who always says you cannot eat a vegan diet and build muscle. Not only is she eating a vegan diet, but she's eating raw vegan. Not only is she eating raw vegan, but she's eating mostly fruit. So, honey, the proof is in the pudding. I got proof right here. Y'all got questions? Hit her up, because I'm like, this is the body is bodying. Okay,
bodying.
The muscles are muscling. I don't know if that's a word. It's not, but I just made it up. The muscle.
I like it. Urban Dictionary.
Okay, the muscles are muscling. Okay.
Yes. Thank you.
Oh, I mean, come on now. This is proof. And she's not doing steroids. She's not doing whatever they be doing to
supplement.
Yes, she's not doing that, y'all. This is real natural.
Yeah.
Okay. So
yeah.
I'm just trying to told y'all. Okay.
Yes, you did. You told them. You told them. Yeah.
But anyway, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Rezenkia. You're awesome.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, thank you so much. I appreciate your story. You're inspiring, and this is like motivation. Like your body, it's just awesome. Like to be eating a high fruit diet and have that, like that just goes against everything everyone has been saying.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So everybody, y'all wrong. Everybody wrong. No.
Girl.
So some of y'all eating all that meat and greens for nothing. Y'all over there, y'all wait, they're over there depressed, sad, and just angry for nothing. Eat you a banana. Go on and get you some grapes. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, I'm sorry. This is coming from a loving place, y'all. All right. Thank you, Rezenkia. It's been
Oh my God. Okay. Yes.
All natural, y'all. This is just us being genuine, authentic. Okay. This is what it's about. But thank you so much. You're touching people, you're inspiring people, you're helping people. So I appreciate you coming on my platform to share your story. And we will be in touch, girl. We got each other's phone numbers.
Yes, we have it. Yes, we will stay connected.
Yeah, for
we
sure.
will stay connected. Yes. Thank you.
God bless you, dear.
Bless you as well. Have a great evening.
You too. And thank you guys for watching. And I'll see you guys in the next episode.